JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, mother hands over student accused of assault to police. Following a case of assault at the BEACHY High School in St. Elizabeth, the mother of the student accused of being the aggressor handed him over to the police earlier today. Acting Parish Commander Superintendent Coolidge Minto confirmed the schoolboy was taken to the Junction Police Station and said any further details will be communicated later on. It's alleged that sometime after 2 p.m. yesterday, the boys were among a group of students collecting their phones at a security post on the school compound when the incident happened. It's reported that a grade 8 student accidentally stepped on the accused boy's shoes. The senior school boy allegedly got upset and hit the student in his face, causing him to fall to the ground and losing consciousness. Other students reportedly intervened, and the injured boy was later transported to the Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester. A Malian is hands over key to police to access her phone. After months of trying to prevent investigators from accessing her cell phone as they probe the murder of her 9-year-old son, Gabriel King, a Malian is on Friday afternoon handed over the key to unlock the device. This comes after the Constitutional Court's order Friday morning for her to hand over the key by 4 p.m. But her attorney, Chukwuemeka Cameron, while confirming that the key has been handed over, said his client's next move is to file an appeal. My client, in accordance with the court order that was handed down today, has handed over to the police the key in relation to her phone, having had an opportunity to read the decision of the court, who have received instructions to pursue an appeal, he said. The attorney argued that the court's decision will have a far-reaching impact on his client and Jamaicans at large. On the face of it, the decision may well be inconsistent with the recently declared right to informational privacy. This case, if left unchallenged, will reset precedent that could erode the foundational right that was recently declared, he complained. Cameron said at no time did his client have anything to hide. Security guard shot and injured in Manchester attempted robbery. A 57-year-old security guard was shot and injured during an attack on an Atlas security team in New Forest, Manchester on Thursday evening. A police report said about 6:14 p.m. the man and another security guard were collecting money from business places in New Forest when they were attacked by gunmen in a black motor car as they left a supermarket. The 57-year-old guard sustained a gunshot wound to the head. A senior police source said the guard was grazed by the bullet. The police said no cash was stolen and the gunmen made their escape. The injured man was taken to hospital by his colleague. He has been admitted for treatment. This latest incident follows the August 25 armed robbery in Mandeville, which left 5 people injured when gunmen attacked a beryllium crew, making off with millions of dollars. The total amount stolen is yet to be disclosed. St. James Police hunting colleagues' killers. The St. James Police say they will not relent until they find the killers of one of their former colleagues, retired Constable Patrick Hay, and the 3 other men. Hay, who retired in January after serving in the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF for over 30 years, died Wednesday night after being hit by a stray bullet in Tucker, St. James during the afternoon. 2 other men, Glenroy Morgan, also known as Crow, a 27-year-old labourer of Tucker District, and Neville Dixon, a 73-year-old retiree of Rosemont Gardens, were also killed in the incident. It's reported that Morgan and Dixon were on a truck along the roadway when a Toyota Vauxhall drove up, and the occupants of the vehicle opened fire, killing them on the spot. One of the bullets from their guns caught Hay, who was close by. The men then sped off. Acting Commanding Officer for St. James, Aaron Samuels, said his former colleague did not get a chance to enjoy his retirement. Hay was 60 years old. He was a very jovial person. A lot of the police officers have many good things to say about him. He will really be missed. We were really saddened by what transpired, and we're appealing for persons who have information to really come forward and give that information to the police so we can bring the perpetrators of this crime to justice, Samuel said. There's a curfew in place within the area, and he said the police will be doing their operational activities with the aim of finding the criminals. So we are requesting and asking for anybody with information to come forward, Samuel said. The police are also probing the murder of 25-year-old Orlando O'Neill Mannings, a technician of Norwood Gardens Boulevard, Montego Bay, whose body was found in bushes along the Queens Drive Main Road in Flanker, St. James, on Tuesday morning. Manning had gunshot wounds to the head. The police theorized that he was killed between 6:30 p.m. on Monday and 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday. Man in custody following gun and ammo seizure in St. Thomas. One man is in custody following a raid that led to the seizure of a gun and ammunition in Jane Ash Corner, Duckenfield District, St. Thomas on Friday morning. Deputy Superintendent of Police, O'Neill Thompson, Operations Officer for the parish, said the raid was carried out minutes to 6 a.m. Reports are that 1.45 semi-automatic pistol was recovered. The gun was fitted with one magazine containing 6.45 cartridges. A further search of the dwelling saw the recovery of two 12-gauge cartridges. The man's identity has been withheld pending further investigations. Suspected car stealing ring uncovered in Clarendon. The Clarendon police are advising the public to safeguard their motor vehicles as best as possible. This after two vehicles were discovered during an operation in the Portland Cottage community in the parish on Tuesday. One of the vehicles, a Toyota Axia, was scrapped, while a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado was found covered in bushes. Clifton Green, Deputy Superintendent in charge of criminal investigations in the Clarendon Division, said one of the vehicles found was reported stolen by its owner. On Tuesday, September 26, at about 3 p.m., a team of police officers ventured into bushes in the Portland Cottage community whilst conducting investigations into stolen vehicles. The police found one scrapped Toyota Axia motor car and one Toyota Land Cruiser Prado covered in bushes without registration plates affixed, he said. These vehicles are subject to continued investigations. I just want to appeal to the members of the public to safeguard as best as possible their property using the technology properly sourced and applied by reputable companies, DSP Green continued. They should also take care when leaving vehicles unattended at mechanics, car washes, etc. Protect your property. EVERTON BEACHY St. MacDonald murder trial stalled due to absent jurors. The trial of Portland businessman EVERTON BEACHY St. MacDonald for the alleged murder of his second wife failed to continue in the Home Circuit Court on Thursday due to the absence of two jurors for medical reasons. Presiding Judge Justice Chester Stamp indicated that the two jurors had medical procedures set for the day and that it was uncertain if they could resume their duties. A former employee who worked at McDonald's supermarket was scheduled to resume his testimony yesterday. As a result of the absent jurors, the trial was adjourned to Monday. The businessman and his co-accused Oscar Barnes are being tried for the July 20, 2020 murder of his second wife, Tonya MacDonald. MacDonald was remanded while Barnes' bail was extended. Since its start, the trial has been plagued by jury-related issues. The first 7-member jury had to be dismissed due to challenges being faced by two jurors, forcing the judge to restart the trial. A new jury had to be empaneled. Days into hearing testimony, the trial has been stalled due to issues with jurors. MacDonald is being represented by attorneys at law Earl Hamilton, Courtney Rowe, Christopher Townsend, and John Jacobs. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.